doing today, which is idolatry, celebrating this Mother's Day and or preparing for Mother's Day on the Lord's Sabbath day, is adverse to God. Guess what day was the first day of the week?
No, Sunday.
You said Sunday. Sunday was the first day of the week. So they say they believe on Jesus Christ. But look at what they doing wrong. What's the seventh day then? Saturday. You count 7, right? So many black people spend in America's economy, and we stay at the bottom. If we were to say on Saturday, on the Lord's Sabbath day, and on his other high holy day, we weren't going to spend no money. You know how much money we can keep in our community and start circulating amongst each other? We would bankrupt the economy. And start to empower ourselves just by keeping God's law. Hey, Red, Arnisha, what's your name, man? Mama Doris, okay, and Larry, I know this my guy right here, I know Larry. Alright, so look, he was just going over something, right? Everybody been in church here before, any Christian church, right? And we got all of our people out here, everybody that can hear this mic right here, probably call themselves Christians, right? A lot of them call themselves Christians and say, okay, I love God. And they've been to church on Sunday, all day long. Right? Or on and off. And he just asked you a certain way. He said, the coach taught you how to run these routes. Certain things we've learned during our lifetime, but we ain't really never learned the way to serve God properly. So if you can remember these routes, why can't you remember this? So a route is what? You play football, you play basketball. Okay, you play basketball and football and ran track. So you know certain things, right? You know how to run a slant route, right? You know how to run a fade route. You know how to do a curl and a pick and roll, right? All this. Alright, so this is the way that God said you're supposed to walk. Give me Psalm 119 and verse 1. This is how people gotta move right here. This is the way you're supposed to be moving, read. Psalm 119 and 1.
Book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 1. Blessed are the undefiled in the way.
Blessed are those that are undefiled in this way, in the way, read.
Who walk in the law of the Lord.
So what's the way that you're supposed to be going? Let's read it again. So I want to make sure. Arnisha, pay attention. Mama Doris, what's going on, brother? What's your name? James, all right, brother James. All right, so check this out. Read it again.
The book of Saul, chapter 119 verse 1. Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord.
So what's important about this? Ray, come on, bro. When you looked out over there, I saw you, brother. This is when we say generation, what Z, generation alpha, y'all just make sure of that. I mean, so look, he said to walk in the law of the Lord is the way you should go. Go read it one more time, third time. James, I want you to pay attention. How old are you, James? Alright, you my generation, I'm 40 years old, so you 80 baby. So look, that's the first generation, I'm just gonna claim it. It is what it is. Alright, go again, read strong for it.
Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord.
So to walk in the law of the Lord is the blessing that our people need. So why is that, what is that blessing us? Give me Revelation 14 now. Revelation 22:14. Because look, this is what's important about this blessing. Because everybody out here want to go to heaven, right? You die, you want to go to heaven, right? Alright, so read it again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 14. Bring it out. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
So, whoa. You see how they coincide? Who walk in the law of the Lord, and blessed are they that do his commandments.
That's right. That they may have right to the tree of life.
That you might have right to the tree of life. So what we doing right now is trying to come out to our people and show you how to get eternal life. And what our people doing today, which is idolatry, celebrating this Mother's Day or preparing for Mother's Day on the Lord's Sabbath day, is adverse to God. It's opposite of what God said do. So what's today? James, my brother, I'm going to ask you. You my generation. What's today, according to God? Alright, James, that's alright. You don't know you don't know is an acceptable answer. Because what you don't want to do is be so prideful to think you know everything and just start talking out your head, right? So, what's the name? What's the name? What is today according to God? Read. Remember what I said, it's hard to say you don't know, because we ain't finna shame you for not knowing, because we don't teach. What about you? I guess you don't know. Okay, so look, we're gonna go into which day. All right. I want y'all to look. I need some participation. Real fast. Who got this phone on? Who got a phone on? Smartphone. Pull it out and pull up the calendar.
Bring it out.
On the phone.
Bring it out.
And I want y'all to look and see what is the first day of the week. What day does the week start?
Come on.
Saturday.
Alright, we're going to see what the first day of the week is according to this calendar. Look at the first day, how the calendar starts. What day?
Tuesday.
Say it again for me, James. Sunday. James said Sunday. You agree? Look at this. You got a phone on you? Alright. Sunday. Okay. Alright. Exodus 20. How you doing, sister? You standing behind Mr. Larry. I can't see you. What's going on? How you doing, sister? What's your name, sister? Huh? You gotta come. I can't. Yana, Sister Yana. I like that name too. Donna. Sister Donna. Okay, gotcha. Read Exodus 20 and 8. Look, this is a law and a commandment from God that we all should be keeping, all right? And this is how you're going to be blessed to walk in this law of the Lord. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So remember the Sabbath day. God says remember a lot of these scriptures because we know how people forget them. So remember the Sabbath day. Read.
Verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Read part again, but the what day?
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
The seventh day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. You popped up your calendar for me. What day was the first day of the week?
No, Sunday.
He said Sunday. Sunday was the first day of the week. So now, count from Sunday to 7.
Come on.
Everybody out here can count to 7. And a lot of these folks out here say they love God and say they believe on Jesus Christ. But look at what they doing wrong. What's the 7th day then? Saturday. But you can count to 7, right? So now, God said, do this again. Read it again.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
But the 7th day is when? You got a question?
But they always saying that, but they don't tell nobody how to do it.
So now we finna show you how to do it. We finna show you how to keep the Lord's Sabbath day. Because Mom just said, they always saying that, but they never show you how to do it. I'm glad you said that. So y'all listen up. We finna show you how to keep the Lord's Sabbath day and how to do it right. Alright? Because this is the 4th commandment. That's the 4th commandment out of the 10th commandment. Remember the Sabbath day. So now, let's go into some. God gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. So a statute is a sub-law that goes with the commandment. That's just like you got first degree, second degree murder, all those other things. You got sub things that go into the law. So now we finna see how you keep the Sabbath. Read it again for Exodus 20. 6 days. Should you do what?
Book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 10. The seventh day, verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
So on the Sabbath day you're not supposed to do what? Any work.
Come on.
Hey, I know, look, I understand we are in bondage. You're absolutely right, we are in bondage. But there is certain things that even here in the land of our captivity, you have access to. You have access to don't these people uphold the religious freedoms? So you have certain jobs where you can say, hey, you can request a religious exemption for the weekend, for the Sabbath. The Jewish people do it. Jewish, and they're not even real Jews. They're human real Jews and they do it. You can request religious exemption, or you can just find a job that don't have to work on Saturday. You can work Sunday through Friday.
Take it up.
But the 7th day, there should not be any working. What else you should not do on the 7th day? Give me the Nehemiah.
Look it up.
You know what I want?
Teach.
Nehemiah 10.
Look it up.
The book of Nehemiah.
And now look, when we bring this out, Mama,
It don't work.
that's being servile work. That's working, servile work, the work to go, like working for your job to go make money, do anything. So it's gonna go into it. Let's watch this.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
Now, this is going into the time of the restoration of Israel, when our people just left the Persian Medes captivity and were going back to Jerusalem to rebuild. It said, if the people of the land, so there's different nations of people that were out there among us, Assyrians, Canaanites, and everything. It said, if the people of the land bring any ware or victuals, look at what's on these things. Different manner of ware and victuals. Read.
Then, the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath day.
Well, there's no buying and selling on the Lord's Sabbath day. Look at what's going on right now on the Sabbath day. All of these people out here count the Sabbath moment. No buying or selling, no grocery shopping, no nothing. You prepare. You got 6 days to do all this. You got 6 days to make sure on Saturday you don't got to do this. So there's no excuse. We got 6 days to prepare to do all this. 7th day, if all the people can count the 7, all those 6 days you should have prepared for this one day. Read it. Read it again.
Book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath day, or on the holy day.
Any of God's high holy days. This is primarily the first God's high holy day. Give me Exodus 2 and verse 1. Exodus 2 and verse 1. Genesis 2 and 1. Genesis 2 and 1. Genesis 2 and 1. Because this is one of the main things that's going on with our people, and this is an easy thing to fix right now. You know how much money black people spend in America's economy, and we stay at the bottom? If we were to say on Saturday, on the Lord's Sabbath day and on his other high holy day, we weren't going to spend no money. How much money we could keep in our community and start circulating amongst each other? We would bankrupt the economy. And start to empower ourselves just by keeping God's laws. That's why it's life in these laws right here.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.